Hi there, welcome to Not. It's Anna here, and as you can see on my messy desk, we are still working in this big, beautiful journal. And when this is done, we still have its sister to work in. So I have my work cut out for me for a few weeks more, I think. Anyway, last time we were together in this journal, we added things to the first 4 signatures. I'm just gonna put the cover away. And we added, I have added more to the pile, by the way. We added some flip outs with extra decoration and some washi tape and different things. And I get more and more in love with this journal every day. And I also were kind of ambivalent about what to do with the first page, because I don't think this is a very inviting first page when you open the journal. And I created this with this little fuzzy rose. I added this Envoi des fleurs later, and I thought, oh no, I can't use this because I had chosen my end papers, and I decided to skip those end papers and go with this first page because I absolutely love it. So that will be the first page of the journal. Isn't that inviting? Absolutely gorgeous. But this needs to be hinged to something. So I'm going to find something in this pile that I can hinge it to. That could be a bit fun. This needs a bit reinforcing. I also have my first what's it called? Printables. So I printed this and then I coffee dyed the back and it kind of oozed through, but I like this. It's really nice. So that's one option as well, hinging those together. And then we get a nice page here and we get even more journaling space. That's one option. We also have this. This is quite thick paper and this is very thin, so I don't think that would be good. And another, this might work. This is also a I believe this is a freebie, but a printable that I also coffee dyed, so I could just glue this together. And yeah, let's just do it. I can't be faffing around forever, can I? So I want it about there. So I'm going to take my pencil and make tiny marks so I know how far to get the glue. Okay. And I'm going to use the art glitter glue. Hopefully it will cooperate today. I haven't been using it. I used it yesterday evening, but today not. And it's quite warm here. The temperature is in 30s Celsius, so we are I am a bit overwhelmed. Now I am a lady in her 50s. And you know, the menopause and everything, so I easily get overwhelmed by heat these days. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I love that. That's fun. And then we can use a washi tape strip, of course. And I am going to go with this one, which is an amity blue. Oh, don't forget to put the pin in the glue. There we go. So this is an amity bloom one. I absolutely love it. And I am going to run it over the glue stick, of course, so that it really gets stuck. There we go. And just tape this down a bit. Now we have really made sure that this will be safe for a long time. I am planning not to sew as much in this journal, just using tape and paper and stuff. Oh, that is so beautiful. And then we have all these nice papers to journal on and put ephemera on. And oh, I love the feel of this journal, the colors, the papers. It just totally agrees with me. Yeah, I am super happy with that. That's the first signature. And we did the second one last time as well, I believe. And this is very thin if you compare to that. So I could add something else. I'm going to see if I can find my little notebook. Yes, found it. And maybe make a note that I add an extra folio in that one. And this one could take another folio. That's printable. I have hinged one from a book about peonies, and then I added that label up there, and I think that is so gorgeous. I used surgical tape, and I backed it with some writable surface, so I could add that in the center. And just, yeah, let's do that. Now we have a bit more heft in this, and we got 8 in that one. Let's fill this one. We already went through this last time, I think. And I wanted to cover this somehow because this is like a comic book. These 2 pages might be covered with something. Right to the pockets. Fourth. Yes. Okay, last time, this little short page. I have found a photo and I added it to the page. This is from the book about Daisy, Princess Margaret of Sweden. She died way too young, and I believe this is from the year when she passed away. That's her husband, Prince of Sweden, and we have her kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that one horse as well? I'm not sure. Maybe. Or maybe it's just these 4. I don't know. Anyway, beautiful photo. I used photo corners, and that is now here. I was planning on maybe making this into a pocket, but I forgot, so it's glued down. So that's something I did, and I might add, I was thinking maybe I could add a word down here, a word snippet or a stamp or a label or something. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Just to cover this up a bit. Like this fake signature. London, July 1892. Maybe it's that's totally wrong because I know this is in 1920 something, 4, 3, I don't know. But it's a quite good size, isn't it? Are these better? Maybe I can use this one. No, that doesn't suit at all. Am I going to go with that? Just tear it down a bit. Yeah, I am. Or I will use my scissors, my crunchy scissors. Just taking it down a notch. And a little bit down here as well. making it look a bit torn. And I'm gonna ink it. So I'm gonna use what is left on my dauber. Just touch it a bit. There we go. Then we have our tweezers and the art glitter glue. So this is stamped using sample stamps, I believe, and an old piece of a book page, just to make some ready-made homemade ephemera to use in cases like these. That's actually so much nicer. Yep. What did I? Oh, right, beautiful botanical page. And then we have this that will need to be hinged to something. It could be a card, like a postcard maybe, or an envelope. I added those there last time. Absolutely love it. I know I have envelopes here I made. This one, for instance, is decoupaged. Also decoupaged on this side, so that could be hinged or added like that. And we have a pocket like this. That is one option. Maybe I will just wait until I find the right thing, because I want to use the right things in this one. Let's go to number 5. Just getting a sip of my drink. She is lovely. That is lovely. That's nice too. We have straw paper, and then we have this beautiful center. Not much to add here. Like this. That's beautiful. I would like to add like a extension of a page. I have, let's see if I can get it without causing the craft ranch in my room. I have picked out some of my avocado dyed papers with a pattern on it, and I could use it, you know, like this, extra journaling space. A very, very faint pattern on this one, but really nice. Let's do that, just to extend that one a bit. I am going to run my art glitter glue along the edge here. So as I said, it's a hot day here today. Not really sunny, a bit almost overcast, but it's so warm and sticky. So my guess is going to be a thunderstorm later. Where did I put my paper towel? Because I don't want the glue there. Making sure that it isn't sticky anymore. There we go. And then we're going to see how far out we have to. We can fold it. Something like that, maybe. That is absolutely gorgeous. Love the pinks. And we just added extra journaling space, so no biggie. Let's move on. This is an old envelope that I tea-dyed, and I need to use some more of my fake. It is cellophane tape, but it's not vintage. It is modern cellophane tape, and I just used my alcohol inks to make it look old. I'm gonna just use that. It really enhances the page. Okay. So let's see more of the. Maybe you should add that here instead, just to get a better contrast with the papers. Lovely, because this one is quite dark. And here we have, right, the double pocket. Love that. This in the center. And even more pockets. Yeah, on this one I wanted to add something too, to make it like I did before with a fold. And I was thinking that I might use needs to be a big page. Yeah, that's too big. I could do this one. Even though this is coffee dyed or tea dyed, it still has a little bit of stickiness to it. And I am thinking if I use this, add to it, then I can just add some washi tape to cover up the last of the stickiness. That will be great. So I am going to just run the art glitter glue along here. As far as I need for this paper. And voila. Oh, that's nice. Is it straight though? Probably not. But it doesn't have to be straight. But it's pretty. Love the colors. So I'm gonna have some washi tape here, and I want to use this one. So I'm getting my Woohoo stick or Yoo-hoo. And now I want it to go all the way here. Oh, here comes the lovely flowers. I am happily using that Image Bloom washi tapes. They are beautiful, and they are also matchy to the style I'm trying to achieve in here. Should I do one on this side as well? Just for the fun of it, the same one. Or maybe I can use this wide one. This, yes. This is like a wallpaper. That is pretty. And this also is something that enhances the journal and makes it a bit it adds a little detail. That's what I was saying. It adds detail that I think is lovely. And I am trying to use more color, more pops of color in my journals. This is, at the moment I am specifically drawn to pink. It's summer, I want pink. Okay. Let's go to the next signature. Oh, this is lovely. The German, Berlin, 25th of January, 1875. Frauenzeitung. So this is a German fashion magazine that I own. It's a big book, huge. Absolutely love it. So, am I going to extend this a bit so that you can flip it out? Or do I want you to be able to see this? Maybe I wanted to see it. Let's start like that. Ledger. This is really modern. Oh, I love the green. Could add an image here later on. I also have this. Remember this? The embossed handmade paper. It now has the image we added. We added a little 1904 down there, and then I added a fussy cut and a label on this side. This will also be a folio in the journal somewhere. I thought we could, no, somewhere. It's too big. Could add like a postcard or a photograph, or maybe even a Tim Holtz something. Sorry about the crackling noise. Take this away. So these are my big ones. I have several of them because I got 2 packs, and then I also got a it's like an online auction. I got a pack of different Tim Holtz stuff, and there was lots of these big images. I could add that like that and make it into a tuck spot. This is signature number 7. No pockets in here so far. Let's do that. Let's make this into a pocket. Do I want something else there too? Maybe I want to add a little label. I want the stamp to stay. That is quite cute. Or do I want a little flower or some washi tape? Maybe I want some washi tape or a label or both. So that should cover up most of the text, the address, and then we have just the beautiful ones. Here they are, my new favorites. So let's see what we have. A blue one. Not too big. Maybe, or that's even better. Yeah, and we're gonna add a bit of washi tape underneath. I have this piece that I pulled off something else. We're we're going to start by gluing this down. We are going to glue 2 sides. And I inked it, yes I did. I love all the space you get when you have a big journal. You have so much space to play with and make fun little pockets and tip outs and tip ins and extensions and stuff. When you have a small journal, you have to be very careful not to fill it too much. A big one you can add lots of stuff to. Let's add the washi tape first. If you wonder what the banging noise is, it is my husband who is in his work car and getting some stuff. He is, I can't believe I'm saying this, he is a bit tired of having vacation. He's not so good at just resting, and he doesn't have a hobby like me. He loves riding his mountain bike, that's his hobby, and so he gets restless. So today we have, and yesterday we cleaned the backyard, cleaned the front yard. We have been cleaning stuff for the camper. We have been cutting bushes and, you know, gardening. That is nice. That is really, really cute. So we are going to just try this out. Isn't that nice? That's a beautiful pocket. I think so. Just like that. In signature number 7, we have a small pocket. Okay, good. Just checking the clock so we don't take too much time. This is hinged. This is what happens when you hinge with painter's tape. It kind of folds up. When you use the surgical tape, it does not. So I prefer the surgical tape, and this one is antique. So I'm thinking I might want to add some tape to that. But maybe I should just add some washi tape. Why not? And I am not going to take the Amity Bloom this time. I'm going to take this. Just because I can. This is Italian. I think it came in a paper pack when I bought my Florentine papers from Rachel at Rox's Creation. And I think I heard her say that she was not going to make the Florentine papers for a while, the paper packs, because it takes too much time, and so I'm so happy, super happy that I got so many already. And I have some in this pile as well down here that we can use to hinge and to make flip outs with. So there we go. And in the center here, I am going to add something that I made yesterday. I was playing. I have printed on envelopes. I was playing with my printer. So I printed 2 different patterns on 2 different envelopes. And I took them apart, of course, and then I added some papers inside, and I made this little folio thing that I thought I would add in the center. And this will make 1 or 2 pockets, and it will be sewn in, and then I can either, you know, make a little put, like, for instance, a little round thing like that, and you can tuck that in between, in behind, or I will make another closure. I'm not sure, but that will be in the center. So that's a double pocket as well in the same signature. That's nice. And I can also decorate this one, and I can decorate this one, or even here if I like. I could add a big rose to the roses or whatever. So I still have plenty of options, but that wanted to be in the center somewhere, and we're not there. Love all the layering here. Here is a ledger that could be extended as well with something fun. For instance, one of the Florentine papers, or one of the these avocado dye. More pink to the world. So I'm just going to add that there. And that will be nice, and maybe I will even add some washi tape. Because why not? And there I moved it, of course. There we go. Let's see if we can get this to be kind of straight. Yeah. Do I want it to flip that way or that way? I think I want it that way. Okay. And washi tape. Washi tape, washi tape, washi tape. Lots of blues from an Amity Bloom, the sale she had recently. Super happy that I did. I am going to keep my eye out and see if I can get more ones next time she has a sale, because I love the ones I got. That's nice. This one is the same pattern repeating. I didn't know that. That is so pretty, so I like it. Might add a little tab up there later. Okay, let's just check one more signature, shall we? See if we can add some more papers. And this is, oh, here we need an extension badly. And what do we want? We already have a pattern, so another pattern would not be good. I also have this looking at me from the side. That was really small. Well, it will have to be another one of my avocado dye papers, which I seldom use, so I'm really happy to be able to use them. Could also pick out some straw paper or something, but I think we need to add some avocado dye papers. There we go. That's nice. And let's add the clip on this direction today. The signature, I mean, like so. And washi tape. Yeah. What else do I have that's not Amateur Bloom? I have to use something else as well, I think. Oh, that's too much pattern. That one. Perfect. And I think one or two of my washi tapes, or many of them, comes from, afraid to say, like AliExpress and things like that way back. But I am gonna use them up as long as they work. There we go. That was actually quite nice, wasn't it? Really nice. We have this one, this one, and in the center we have plain paper. Then we have another extension. Oh, I love her. She's pretty. It would be fun with something else in the center there. I have this as well. This is also printable. And since it is, you know, horizontal layout, maybe I can just add that in the center there. Yeah, let's do it. So we came to signature number 8 today, which is pretty good. Halfway, and I just realized something. I think I have something here. Yes, I do. Look at this. This is like a postcard. I added a little stamp down there. I added a little washi tape, of course, and I added a piece of fabric to make it into a flip or tip or something. And didn't we do, I had the shorter page. Wouldn't that be fun on the shorter page? Which signature was that? This one? No. This one? It must be here then. Yeah. It looks like, no, that's not good. It should be a tip, flip, I mean, but I really want to add that somewhere on a short page. Okay, so we managed to make 8, go through 8 of the signatures, and next time we'll go through the next 7 ones. Okay, I am super hot. I am going to go and take a nice cool drink and see if I can cool myself down a bit. And I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was quite messy. That's my favorite kind of crafting, the messy one. I will leave you guys for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you have any questions or ideas, or just want to say hi. I will say hi back, and I will be back really soon with another video. Bye for now.